welcome to the next episode here. We are working on not Disc Jam. Go ahead and switch that. Alright, let's get this over here. Persona. There we go. And we're on the 5th, or the second day of May. It's episode 6. There we go. Go ahead and get this all settled then. And we'll get started. There we go. Alright. The 2nd, it's a Monday. I need to go to the bathhouse. The smugwort. Oh. The smugwort bath is warming my body. Came out of there looking really refreshed. These medicinal baths must be quite effective. Oh, and you smell good too. You're looking great.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Come on, you should get home before you get cold.
Okay.
Come on, we're going to pawn that metal today. Hey, you can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Help me out instead of sleeping your life away. You do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait, hurry down, and help him out. Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this. And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach admitted to his school that he had been perpetually abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question. Isn't this... My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now. He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
Hey.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it? Yeah, seems like it.
Jeez.
Ah. Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, alright? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do. Chief really worked us hard. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Gio's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet they wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do now is eat some tasty shit and put all this crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to the celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down. Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Make sure to do the dishes.
When I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
That's exactly the case.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Fusion.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Shall we go?
Alright, today's the day we turn in that medal for cash. You know some place that'll buy it off you, right? You know I do. Hey, you a student? You want a job where you can make stacks without lots of work? That's what I have to do. They don't listen. I think we've seen him around before. Anyway, pawning off the gold medal should be our top priority right now. Ignore that guy. Right? Buy some drinks. So this is the place. It's like it. Just take care of this. Wait, we don't have a search warrant yet. Just be patient. I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. And they'd never think about running off down this narrow alley. You again. What do you want? I want you to buy this. Huh. Gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it, though? Works for me? 1,000 is it? It's almost time. Here, take this with you. Thanks for selling me that metal. But, best not to open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. Got it. Glad you're so quick to understand. They're here. Munehisa Iwai, yes? There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. You know why we're here? I don't know, looking for evidence? You tell me, Detective Son. Watch your attitude. Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on, do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen's supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, sure that lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. You two hurry it up, I got a business to run here. Bastard. Hey, you. What's in the bag, huh? Show me. It's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here and the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. None of your business. I said, show it to me. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. That's right, Detective Son. Maybe next time try not harassing my customers, see how that goes.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid. What are those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag? Maybe a little. Well,
Okay.
come on, let's open it up.
Hey, wait!
A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place.
Hey,
Hey, bro, just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back next time you came, right?
Now's our chance.
You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it. Take the bag. Oh, it's calling me. Oh, hello, it's me. Saw the news, you know, about Kamoshida. Getting a lot of coverage. How do you feel? I don't know. Reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. Wonder if we helped those people speak up about it. Sure we did. That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right? I remembered. Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow. Ah, a restaurant of Lady Yan's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating? I'm hoping barbecue, baby. Ooh, I could go for some Wagyu beef. Better be grade A. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it. Wee.
Okay.
Big celebration tomorrow, so let's get some sleep.
Nice.
Looks pretty healthy. Not do that today.
I should write something.
It's tomorrow. I can't wait. So good. Oh, he's talking.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
We good on time?
Huh? Oh crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left!
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up, but it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
I'll need help.
Leave it all to me. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at? Found it. Oh, look, there's the fish. I prefer it raw, but grilled is great too. Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Alright, the teacher at Shujin Academy. Not doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really. Hold on a sec. They still haven't managed to solve those horrible, psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though. Huh. Sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later. How did a child like this end up in here? Certainly hope he didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free, thank you very much. Come, let us go. What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop at other tables. I wonder how the other people here react to the news. More food and listen in. That's what I was trying to do. It's a salad, dude. It'll be a problem if they figure out we're eavesdropping. Let's pretend to get some food. There are some meat dishes nearby. Ah, meat. I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted. When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher. It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it, but we can also just let the lower-ranking scrubs handle it. Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Gah, grab some food? Get the part that's not too fatty. He's going to be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going, too. What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch. They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. Wonder how the other people here are acting. Let's go get some food listening. Rice is incredible. It's the cornerstone of every great meal. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. The ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed a student, huh? Was it Kamoshida? All about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand. How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida. By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real? Well, that's... Quick, grab some food. Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits. So because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes? Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting. Sudden change of heart, huh? Suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. Clothes looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant, sweet... I got distracted. News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes? Doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched. Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true? They don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food. Make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream. What's wrong? Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting. Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird. I don't think there's anyone else you can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food in our plates, let's head back to the others.
Oh.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such rich seafood? I'm so happy. It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Don't get too excited, got it?
Man.
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji. Damn, I didn't even see all them beans. You weren't lying.
Wait.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona? There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again. Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji? We should both help. Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help. Yeah, stuffing your face with cake.
Damn it.
Whatever. Krell, Morgana, let's deal with this ourselves. Feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same. There's still more. Don't give up. Let's keep at it. We did it. My belt feels multiple sizes too small. Yeah, this is a victory for all of us. That was a breeze. Is your stomach the size of a freaking palace? Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. Grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness. Stop. I don't want to hear about the sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom. Me too. Please, carry me gently.
Wait.
My, look at that table. They must not normally have the opportunity to eat such exquisite food. You can only imagine what their parents must be like.
Huh?
What was that? Erp.
Damn it.
We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Apologize to Ryuji.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
That voice just now.
The hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
His voice. Sound almost like the one from back then.
What's wrong?
I'm okay.
You sure? You're not looking so hot.
It's probably because he never eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food, too.
Yeah, that sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
We're not.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
You mean on the fan side?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before. Well, that's true.
You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. It's true that with that power, we may be able to help people out.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
If you're up for it.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled! We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world!
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it! I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poilé?
The hell?
Tile, what?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Your team name may be seen by others when using network services. Please be cautious not to enter any personal information. Furthermore, please do not enter a name that could be considered offensive. The Phantoms. Period. Krellian Co. Dot.
That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like, CEO?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
Okay.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they? Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. There are many more events that I must inquire on. Lies and false accounts are eventually exposed. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Alright. Summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Read, press triangle to open the menu, story option. Well, we spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. 24,000. Oh, 8,000 per. Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. Curious about that Phantom Aficionado website too. Wonder who made it. No clue. Importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there's the approval rating thing, but it was only at like 6%. It's better than I expected. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. Pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on.
Oh!
Give it some nutrients.
Oh!
These are some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant.
Alright,
Oh!
Should do it for a while.
let's do it.
Sorry about that. Let's continue.
Well then.
Hope we find a big shot we can target soon. Sleep. Hey, buddy. My doggy here with me now.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Coming ruin.
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Okay. I mean, I can do that.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Cool.
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper.
Right.
I have high hopes of you.
Sweet, up to 8.
All right.
3 full. Counter burst. Power stock. Power stock increases the number of personas you can hold to 8.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
This person you meet in town can become your confidant if your goals align. You may be able to form a contract with them. As it increases, you'll allow to create personas best to find confidence and strengthen these relationships. I wish I had money I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
That Big Bang Burger, one on Central Street, is holding contest right now. Big Bang Challenge or whatever. You go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can you actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is steep.
Wow!
A huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts.
Okay, quiet down.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today and said I was supposed to give you some guidance. Just is, don't go around talking about the incident, that's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them. Teachers have it rough, huh? But yeah, just remember something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious. Different personalities? Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. Oh.
What?
You all seem more alert than usual. Did I say something wrong? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. Feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
I see.
Subconscious personalities. Fascinating topic, and it has a lot to do with us. Teacher's surprisingly smart. Feels like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter.
All right.
Knowledge is improved.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true. It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist. Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this. I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young. Yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Douche.
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes, if you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. The change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? Hope they don't find out we're responsible. Pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, Krell, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Give me some space.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but...
I'm glad to hear that. There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida, but I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not? I hope someday my forum is filled with supportful posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
Sounds like fun.
I'll live up to your expectations. I promise.
I sense abundantly high expectations for Mishima.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Allows backup members to earn XP. Cool.
Alright.
Moon Confidant, Arcana Burst, Mishima's support.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves till we find our next target. Don't forget to study, though. I won't have you blaming me if your grades start dropping. Various things to do around the city before your next target. Browsing the rumors and visiting different locations. Perhaps you'll meet someone who has new information. Deepening relationships with your confidants can bring various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. Use your time wisely to get the best results. Hey, your phone is buzzing. Be sure to check it out, okay?
Hey, inmate!
You don't have time to be playing around, inmate. Hurry back to your prison. Let's turn this back to auto advance. So I'm done with my meal.
How goes the
Welcome to the
rehabilitation?
Velvet Room. What do you need today?
You'd like to read read here. This persona, you'll withdraw this persona. This is your power. Registration?
Oh.
Are you sure? Done already? No slacking off.
I felt like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then Lady Ann seems depressed.
Oh,
Never mind, it's nothing. I should be able to invite her out with my current kindness. I'm fine, seriously. Besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. I want you to rely on me. Huh? Oh, okay. Guess it wouldn't be so bad talking to you about this stuff. Truth is, there's something I want to tell you. If I can become closer with Ann thanks to Lover's Persona Pixie. But my bond with Ann will grow stronger soon. What do you think? Will you spend some time with Lady Ann? Out.
thanks!
Alright, let's go to the diner. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. What do you want to talk to you about, Krell? It's Shio. Well, I went to visit her at the hospital. She said she was sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, but all the things he was doing to her. was my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her. So, I apologize as well.
Yeah.
I finally got to tell her everything. Couldn't bring myself to say before. I got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
And, remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if I didn't sleep with him? I had only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dreams. Now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. Seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot. But in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. I'd be right. I knew it. So stupid. All this happened because of how weak I am. That's why I believed Kamoshida's authority outweighed Shiho's own ability to earn her starting spot. Krell, do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? When I got that phone call from Kamoshida? Cried? I felt so alone. Scared even. Because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it. I see now you just wanted to help.
Thanks.
Thanks. Couldn't just ignore you, baby. You're so kind, Krell. Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that and shine.
Hey.
Yeah. Personas are the power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. So, I want to strengthen my heart. And I want to use that strength to help the people around me. I hope we can save people from trouble just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Though honestly, I don't even know what strong is. I'm going to find the answer, promise. Find it together. Really?
Thanks.
Thanks, I feel like I'm a little stronger already. I guess that doesn't really count though, huh? I'll be relying on you. Let's train together, make our hearts super strong. Girl talk. Chance to step in after shadow negotiations fails. Well, I'm gonna retry.
Alright.
Rank 2. On a burst. Girl talk. Strong heart.
Oh yeah.
How about this? I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free. Not getting any would mean you have a strong heart. Good use of your brain on. Is that not right?
Bye.
Well, I'll see you later.
Hey,
That's the key to this place. You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay? You can now leave Young and Jaya at night.
Hey!
You want to go out now that we're allowed to? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop and ask about that paper bag?
I'll just add this.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Are any good ones? I didn't enjoy the flower shop, huh? Being around those flowers might boost your kindness. Seems kind of hard. Sure you want to do it?
Okay.
Call them right now. Flower shop, Rafflesia. Would you like to order some flowers? Oh, you saw our ad? Oh, I see. In that case, I can get you started right away. As for what days, we can work around your schedule. Just come straight to the store on a day you're available. We're in the underground shopping mall. I'll be waiting for you.
Whoa.
You got the job. Nice going.
What are your thoughts? Oh!
Part-time job at the beef bowl shop, huh? Seems tough, but you might prove your proficiency. What do you want to do? Gonna apply?
Right.
Yep, we can go to Shibuya at night now. Let's call them right now. Hello, this is Ora Nobeko on Central Street. How many people are you ordering for? Oh, you're calling about the job opening. This is great timing. We're in need of some extra hands. Take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by anytime you're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance to Central Street. Hope to see you soon.
Whoa.
That settles it. You better work hard, okay?
I'll just add this.
Phase 2. Alright. Think of it, you applied for a part-time job at this beef bowl shop, right? Working at the beef bowl shop will cause time to pass, but in addition to receiving money, your proficiency will improve. Some days you'll need to remember many orders at once. Try to stay calm. If you can make it through the rush, you may receive more money than usual.
Oh.
Time for work. Alright, work hard and make that money. Go to work. You can now quick travel.
I've been expecting.
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. You need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away. You have any questions about the job? Oh, not really.
I'm counting on you.
Hey, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop till I get back. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning. Oh well, just give it your best shot, I guess. I'll be cheering you on.
Hey, wait!
Customer in front of you is waiting to pay. Oh, that is one angry looking face. Hey, someone wants to change their order. Add an egg? They should have told us earlier.
Nice job.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up.
Man.
You okay? You were all alone out there this whole time. You still managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient. Cool.
All right.
Let's head
Come on,
back.
let's leave.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news, today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. School claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It's denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warnings as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hotspots of Tokyo experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got an exam starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. If you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Vasago-kun,
Do you know the
what
answer?
do people generally call a woman who has a charm that sometimes leads men to their doom? They call them Kawakami. Femme fatale.
Exactly.
That's right. The answer is femme fatale. Literally translated, it means fatal woman. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Oh, we actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
Alright.
Knowledge improved. Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. But you have nothing to lose from studying and give it all you got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh,
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the girl of rumor, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Somewhat, yeah. Not gonna deny it.
Anyone who attends this school would have interacted with him, whether they liked it or not.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd
Hey,
calling
Minute.
card-esque posting aren't going away either.
Welcome back today.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
she's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
Yep, sounds good. I have to be at work in the morning as well. I'm not having a very long
It's just so lame.
stream tonight either.
About helping people.
I'm gonna try to get through a little bit, but
Well, I do
don't really know
have
how long it's
somewhere
gonna be.
interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally
But, hey,
promise
appreciate
to
you letting me
help
know.
out with my
It's pretty cool.
mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
Won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey, what happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is Mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Ooh.
Huh? What do you mean,
Everyone's.
everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turn it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
Right.
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
The scene in the car is a reference to
You
something?
know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
Alright then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that Purin I hear? Oh, what a creepy ass car.
Don't underestimate
Cats
my
becoming
never
cars?
engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly.
I don't know if that even rings a bell.
Whoa.
This place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Akanohara is somewhere in here, right? Most likely in a segment of his own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment.
And again.
And what's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wandering around for it then. What a goddamn pain in the ass.
Weak to fire skills.
And wind.
Zoro, Zoro, mine. Mine, Zona. Zoro. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am.
See ya.
This'll end Cleanup complete.
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
How do I bring it up? I'm looking for... I don't know. Where? Better.
Alright, it's
Oh, see my mark up there, so I'm gonna go this way.
Three enemies. Let's do it. It's almost weak to fire skills. Maybe you can hit their weak point? It's almost scary. Maybe you can hit their weak point? It's almost scary how good I am. Okay, guys. Let's do it!
Alright.
The end.
Job.
Whoa, a new move!
Barunda.
Alright.
Alright. Nothing.
So fire is its weak point.
I need to catch you. Oh no. Oh, crap.
So fire is its weak point. Nice job, Panther! We took them all out. Yeah! Victory!
Job.
Okay.
They were nothing.
Alright, Go down?
Whoa!
Dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Now, are you ready, Joker? Do it. Hey, something's there. That seems to be Nakanohara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him. Come on, buddy.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Ooh.
Get ready. Here he comes.
Right. Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Ooh.
You're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. Finish him.
Yeah. He stole from me, so I stole from them. That's okay, right? Oh yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. All right.
What in the hell just happened? I hate arson.
So, what a true...
I just got destroyed.
Nice going, Skull. Okay, guys, let's do it.
Come at me, clown shoe. Persona. Screw you.
Well, how else should we have a legal system, honestly? I mean, and also not every time he kills somebody to execute it, I guess, but...
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You're on the ground. Nice going, Skull.
Hey!
This'll end
Let's go. You're mine.
Persona!
Hell, some places cut off your hands for stealing.
Persona! All right.
Woodland Persona! Captain Kidd!
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
All right, level up. Okay.
You're evolving as a thief.
Evil teacher used me and threw me out on the street. That's what caused my fixation on her. Evil teacher. Could it be that Monterey guy you was talking about earlier? Yeah, I just didn't want anyone to throw me out again. They shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman in your mess. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, Mini Nut. I'll be doing this again probably tomorrow night. Not positive, but pretty sure I am. So have a good rest of the night. Be safe. You can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Monarame's heart before more people fall victim to him? Change Monarame's heart. What's that shining thing? It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward. Attachment Pearl. Quest completed. So Nakanohara had a change heart, right? Excuse me. Most likely. But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded? The lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again. You do have a point. Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target. It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online. On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Dude!
Sounds like things are going pretty great for us. Alright, we did it.
Hey!
Hold on, there's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave. Wait, there's more? Don't worry, it won't take long.
Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? You want to go back?
Guess we gotta
So
do
what
it.
else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter. Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Pixie! No.
It's weak to fire skills. It's almost scary how good I am. This is our chance. You can hit their weakness. It's almost you can aim for their weak spot. It's almost scary how good I am. Okay, guys, let's do it!
Good job.
All right. Man, that was easy. Huh?
Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something?
Hey!
The train's totally running. Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know. Yeah, but I thought this was a palace. And maybe this is how the public views this place. I don't know.
No.
People go through this darkness every day. Look at that. You sure we're cool running around on these tracks? Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert. You've gotta be kidding me.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down the escalator.
I can see it.
How do I do it? Here. I don't understand. Where is the thing?
I can feel it.
This way!
Alright, there it is. What I want to check is just past there. What is this place? It's kind of creepy. A dead end at that. Why does it even exist? Now hold on, just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. My hunch is correct. It's open. New area has been confirmed in the depths, updating guidance information. See, it's just as I thought. What do you mean? That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before, but it'd be weird for the deepest parts of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
I see.
You're thinking there's gotta be more. Yeah, now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here. How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
No.
That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back and I'll explain more once we're home. Boo da 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 dee da 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 da.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
I'm not entirely sure, but it blocked us from going in past a certain depth. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns!
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Definitely, boy.
Yeah, I agree. I wanted to make sure, though, just in case.
He could turn out to be pretty ancient. What if he smells like an old person?
Stop that! In any case, of course I'm male! I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You now go to Mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. And that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. We can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? He's right. I don't think that you're necessarily wrong, but should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason? Like with Kamoshida? I mean, we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the Stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Krell? I want to help people. Same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? Don't do anything to stand out don't do anything to stand out like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied it at all.
What's up?
Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you.
I should write something.
Nice.
There's something you can use to spruce up this room, don't you? Why don't you try decorating your room a bit? I'm defined from a place you visit can be used to decorate your room. Collect unique decorations from each location you visit to personalize your room. Why don't you try decorating your room a bit? Ramen bowl. Let's bring back memories of Ogi Kubo. Did you still want to keep decorating? That's enough for now.
Well then.
Let's call it a day. Go to bed. Yep. Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that Stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. Love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by. What is he up to? Either way, it sounds like he has something important to say. Why not go see what it is? I won't be joining you though. There's something in Mementos I need to go look into. Well, hopefully Mishima has something useful for you. How have things been, you know, with the special activities? Oops, sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the beds on. Dang, Mishima, it's mean, making me yawn. I think it's called PR. I understand. You want to know more? Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys. Nobody's going to know about it. So I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right? You've done good, kid. Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. Though actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm going to use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Popularity is going to be at my mercy, or my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. Forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry, I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. Mishima seems motivated.
All right.
Mishima will now give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target, have a change of heart. Meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He'll give you more information on new targets. I might be overworking myself, though. Yawn. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I were talking to you. I should head home.
See ya.
See you later.
Hey,
I don't care if you hang with Mishima, just be sure you get your studying done, okay?
well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing today. You want to check out the TV? Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for you today. 2 calming masks cover your face and attain tranquility. Fashion statement. Limited item. Today is the one and only day to be available, and it can be yours for an incredibly low price of $19.80. Oh, the phone's ringing off the hook. Once they're sold out, that's it. Don't miss out on this deal. Yeah, bro, I'm loaded. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now. Now all we have to do is just wait for it to arrive.
I should write something.
Welcome, would you like some fresh fruit juice? Since today's Sunday, we also have algae-roo for sale. Ooh, guts, nasty algae-roo. You really need to get pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Nice chugging, that's how you do it. Good job, I was watching you try so hard. Guts has improved. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else.
Let's do it.
I work at the beef bowl shop, I might develop my proficiency. Time for work? Alright, work hard, make that money. Let's go to work. Gotta make lots of money. Yikes, a lot of customers just came in. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. Curry bowl. Large curry bowl. Medium natto. Large curry, medium natto. Medium curry. Medium barbecue. Alright, stay calm. Remember the orders. What did the first person order? Large curry bowl. Yes, that's right. What did the second person order? Medium natto. Yeah, they did say that. What about the third customer? Medium curry. Yep, that's what I heard too. For the fourth customer order, medium barbecue bowl. Yeah, you're right, that was the order. Alright, now you just have to make everything and serve them.
You.
Appeared to have a difficult time there. Didn't you ask your manager to hire more people? You're extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food. Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
Good
Whoa,
work.
good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your
I'm
own.
counting on you.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up. OB 800.
Man,
You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. decent.
All right.
Phew, I guess we should go home soon.
What?
Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the skiers blew in later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Ugh. Pollen allergies suck. Couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems
That's
pretty
right. The news
rough.
said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect Mementos the same way weather does.
Oh,
Morning. You have allergies? Oh, what's up? Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be. Maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. Palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? It has to be my imagination. Yeah. He got what he deserved. I wonder who put up those postings. What's his problem? Casting shame on the school like that. Your life is pretty much over if you do something like that. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? I mean, with there being no Kamoshida? And nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. It's true. I wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure.
now then.
Now we know what happens when we change someone's heart. Choose our next target carefully, okay? Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. I went ahead and posted on the forum that the fan thieves are coming for him, though. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? It's cake. You're amazing! The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. From what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. Just make sure nobody knows I told you the name.
Okay.
But good timing! This is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target. Let's go gather at the hideout and discuss.
What's up?
If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go.
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target. It's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Oh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? New categories now available at the hideout. Check information on a target by selecting View Requests at the hideout or by pressing the triangle button to view requests in the main menu. Once the information has been confirmed, you can begin by selecting Explore Mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target, but time will pass, as it would in a palace infiltration. Exercise caution when nearing a time limit.
Huh?
That's all for today? Okay.
go.
Yo, you heading home? So you know how we were looking for somewhere we can train? I finally found a spot, free to do whatever we want. How about we head on over there? I can become closer with Ryuji thanks to Chariot Persona Slime. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. So what do you plan on doing? Want to hang out with Ryuji? It's a gym over in Shibuya, pretty damn cheap too. Come on, I'll show you the way.
This has gotta be it.
Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. Pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. Equipment's kinda crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way...
Oh yeah, bring your stuff. Protein powder? Hell yeah, man. If you want to beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. Talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after nice hot showers like the grossest goddamn thing. But don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
Wanna get going?
Anyways, let's head in. Phew. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. It's a Commodore?
Whoa!
Ikeda-senpai. Gurnin. Don't you mean good morning? Haha, you're as eloquent as ever, Sakamoto. Heck yeah, man, I've been studying my words and shit. Of course you have. Haha. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already... Well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? Yeah, I'm managing. So, how about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. Nah, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. In truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
Woo! I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they wanted to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, odd. Rumors got as far as me and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to go, get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is? You know, now that the team's being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. Not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoka and them can start training again. I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. Basically like a mini Kamoshida. He's an asshole? Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then be huge kiss ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? Be free to lend a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. I feel like my bond with Yuji is growing deeper.
Alright.
Arcana Burst, level 5. Alright, we don't got time to mess around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
When you think of it, that guy Percy in the beef bowl shop is a politician, right? Apparently gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover. Another box came. What'd you get? Homing mask. Must be what you ordered off the TV. Hey, listen up, man. Our club's the best in the world. We always go all out. Just back from vacay and ready to partay. Vacay? This has been going on non-stop since the pledge party. These guys are hardcore.
Please consider
There
what
have
I
been
have
far
to
too
say.
many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? Runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with corrupt teachers. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I am interested. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you choose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really? That would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy, Well, it's nice to meet you. I am Toranosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech. Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit, a world where the young exist only to be exploited, is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's with this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with the party. How about you just leave matters of state in the capable hands of the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Ah, just shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to, in the best interests of all, save the blathering for when you get elected, if you get elected.
thank you.
That is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? Best interests of all.
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? You have my support.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see
Perhaps
you
I'll
again
ask for your
soon.
impressions again sometime. Or another time, I didn't really look at it. Looks like you're attending school seriously.
That reminds me.
Also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san. You're both coming to school together. He was transferred here, though. I guess you two really click. Oh, we're in the same class.
Oh.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida, but was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye. You have exams starting tomorrow. It's too late to cram, so don't even try it.
Shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time. The end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the Tale of the Hike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from the name of the position that a certain hero held. Now then, Visago-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Who do you think is the origin of the term magistrate's patronage? There's no way in hell I could know something like this.
This is it.
Correct.
Magistrate was Minamoto no Yoshitsune's title, which later became his nickname. Although Yoshitsune helped defeat the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and killed himself. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Oh, really? Sago seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
Alright.
Knowledge has improved. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. Sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your
Don't
thoughts?
forget, your exams start tomorrow. Do you need to put in any last-minute studying?
I should write something.
Looks like they're really going to bring back the track team. The coach is going to be Yamauchi too. That guy's basically Kamoshida Jr. I swear he's skimming something. I guess I can look into that myself. Anyways, what are your thoughts on training today? Become closer. I'm going to grow stronger soon. Let's see, where do you want to go practice? And we'll figure it out. Anyways, go change. I'll race you to see who gets ready first. Man, we really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run into Nakaoka and them if we stuck around here. You got any ideas? We can train at my place. Seriously think we'd get any training done there? Bet we'd just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. Just kind of what happens, you know? Yeah, I guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can...
Whoa!
Nakaoka? Takeshi, the hell you guys doing? We just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. It's none of your business. So what, you gonna ask him questions with your fists? Anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kind of cowardly? Only coward here is Nakaoka. All the shit Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time.
What?
It's a load of bull. You guys should trust Nakaoka. That's right, you've been training together for freaking forever. Plus, ain't the track team coming back? You gotta... shut up. I'm telling you this piece of shit's all this out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa!
Hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. You're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels real bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look, even Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida. Ain't it fine now? Bastard's gone, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? You can't keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? You've got proof. Yamauchi told us all about it.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi. We gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakaoka, shit like you isn't welcome on our new track team. Better remember that. You okay? The hell was all that? Stay out of this, Akamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations. One place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things have just been kind of rough from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? But what if I told you they're right about me? Do you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah. You told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyways. Besides, I realized something, Nakaoka. Might have messed with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now. I'm being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh? Haha.
Hey.
You get what I'm trying to say, yeah? More or less. Right? Wait, what do you mean more or less? You're supposed to know. I guess being free is like, it's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. Can you explain that? I don't know how else to explain it, I just feel free. Huh? What, we stuck on repeat or something? I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. Can't secure status elements inflicted upon party members.
Alright.
Level 6, Arcana Burst, Harrison Recovery. Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's go!
We should grab ramen on the way home.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Wonder if that Yoshida guy is giving a speech in Shibuya again today.
I'll just add this.
Please consider what I have
Environment
to say.
interesting, ignore, getting ready to deny this, run away. Oh yeah, we saw that earlier. Hey, about Yoshida's speech skills. We should make use of them when you negotiate with shadows. Good idea. Right? You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches? Why? I want to do what you do. I'd love to help you though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah! What? As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
criminal?
There are many who would agree with that statement. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
Questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself.
You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Made a deal with Yoshida.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Sun Confidant Arcana Burst.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Kamoshida have a psychotic breakdown? Shoot, I haven't studied at all. Have you heard what's happened since then? Sucks. I pulled an all-nighter last night. Really? Did you get caught?
Well,
Now then, let the first day of exams begin. Although the line connects A to C, it looks like it leads to B instead. What is this phenomenon called? Optical illusion. With sounds about
we
right.
can do this.
Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. What's the reason why people will see the same thing differently? How they're seeing things different, it probably has to do with this kind of information. They're seeing things differently. Right, how you see something is visual information. What takes visual information from your eye and processes it is the brain. Come on. Right. The brain processes visual information, so the reason why people see things differently is how the brain interprets the same visual data. How one perceives the world differs from person to person. That sounds pretty good.
Yep.
Finished in time. Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks.
Let's get started.
Today's the second day of exams. You may begin. Which of the following expressions came from the name of the position that Minamoto no Yoshitsune had? Here's a picture.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. What is the origin of the English word talent? Talenton, which was what they paid them about. They'd make more money if they were better.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right.
Okay, class.
Third day of exams. Go ahead and get started. What did the Greek philosopher Socrates say that evil is born from?
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay. Least number of colors needed to paint Japan's Noto 4.
Ooh, we can do this.
I'm sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams. You staying up studying? I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, then before I knew it, it was morning. I know that feeling. Bull, you say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying. Morning. Yo, look who else is yawning. Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line. Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know. Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine. Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Ugh, will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I
Huh?
Am I imagining things? What's wrong? What, you see a groper or something? Oh, that's not it. It's nothing.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. But look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But how did you discover such horrible deeds that were hidden all these years in such a short time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Continue telling me about Madarame's case. Keep it concise and only of the truth.
Last day of exams, huh? What's wrong? You're taking a lot of time to get through these. This isn't going too well. I wouldn't expect a great score.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
Feeling confident.
You traitor!
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, we go to that exhibit with Lady On. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. Whatever the case may be, we can't be late. Better get to bed early. I keep thinking about what Nakanohara said. We have been talking about the famous artist Madarame. That sounds about right. Seconded. Great, the name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? Really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. I mean, a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. Gotta look into this.
Nice.
Let's do it.